If you're gonna fight, just fight already. Alright, so last week was kind of a wash for me. I spent the majority of my week with a migraine, and it was just like up and down and up and down and up and down all week. It was absolutely terrible. I only got to train on Monday, and then I ran on Saturday. So I still got my long run in, but I only did weights and other stuff on Monday. And then the rest of the week is like a literal blur. I feel weird, like missing a whole week of training. And so like it also kind of cut into my ability to make videos. So that's why I haven't been back with Sensei's Journey or much else this past week. However, I'm going to try to make a whole bunch of stuff this week because Duffy is on vacation. So I'm going to be doing most of the stuff this week, and I hope that you enjoy it. Some interesting stuff that's going on right now is that like YouTubers are calling each other out like for boxing matches, which is hilarious to me. I don't watch either of them, so I didn't really care enough to watch the fight. But then some other people have made some jokes about like, you know, hey, these two people should fight. Kevin from Say Goodnight Kevin said something about fighting a guy that he had done some work with previously. And I was like, that would be funny. I would love to see that fight. And now MastarMedia and Chuck, the Cyber Cuck, that's such a weird name, are talking about fighting. They've got like legitimate beef, it looks like. They're like really mad at each other. Because I guess they poke fun at each other or something like that, and they're just tired of it. And so they keep saying, "Oh, we're gonna fight. Let's fight. Let's fight." And I'm just, today I got on Twitter, it was just like, "Okay, fight. Yes, somebody fight. Let's make this happen." I feel like that scene in Grappler Baki when Baki goes to prison because that's where Oliva is, and like Oliva and this guy named Che are gonna fight, but they keep like dancing around, and Baki loses his mind while they're doing it one time, and he's just like, they're just like talking back and forth, and he's like grabs them both, and he's like, if you're gonna fight, just fight already. So like I sort of feel like that. It's like you guys are talking a whole bunch of stuff, just fight already. I mean, like if they're worried about not knowing how to fight, shoot, I'll train somebody. I don't care. If I just want to see people fight. I mean, like that's fun. I also thought it would be really fun to like set up, you know, amateur boxing, amateur MMA, amateur grappling matches between YouTubers that are in similar niches. I thought that would be pretty cool. So I mean, I'd do it. I mean, if somebody's like, "Hey, I want to fight you," I'd be like, "Fantastic, let's do that." So. I mean, I don't think I have beef with anybody, so I don't think that's really a problem. I think we'd just be fighting for the heck of it, which is okay. I'm all for that. I'll sign that check. And that invigoration to do more martial arts stuff, especially more boxing. God, I love boxing. But so probably next year I'd like to try to do a kickboxing match again, maybe an amateur boxing match, maybe an MMA fight again. I mean, it's been a long time since I've done anything, but it would be fun just to do it. So I might do that at some point next year. Or if some random YouTuber wants to challenge me to an amateur boxing match for charity or something, which I don't think would get a lot of views, but it would still be fun to do. Or if somebody wanted to, you know, have me train them for such a thing, that would be cool also. Anyway, yeah, so I think it's just sort of weird that that's going on right now. I mean, I feel like the fact that the KSI and Jake Paul fight or whatever happened, that people are now taking this as an opportunity to either use that as like PR to talk about stuff, to like generate, you know, buzz about their content, or they're using it as an opportunity to call people out that they really want to throw hands with, which it's fine because it's in the confines of a boxing ring, so it's not like anybody's, going to be doing any kind of illegal activity or jumping anybody on the street, which, that's the spirit of, sportsmanship. So I'm all for that. As far as MaSTAR versus Chuck, I have no idea what Chuck even looks like, and I have no idea if either of them have any skill. I feel like both of them must know a little boxing because they're both talking about it like they want to do it, but I have no idea if any of them actually have skill. So they could get in the ring and just like throw haymakers the whole time. And if either of you are watching this, either MaSTAR or Chuck, make the fight happen, guys. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I think that you guys will get some catharsis and some closure out of all that stuff, especially since you seem to have actual like problems with one another. Because I found that whenever I have fought with someone, that I typically have a better relationship with them following that. And so it's sort of like a manly bonding thing. So maybe you guys can table some of the actual problems that you have with one another. Maybe somebody, maybe a YouTuber that is wanting to fight another YouTuber will want somebody to train them, because that is what I do. I am the anime trainer. I would love to do that, and I think that works out with people who are Dragon Ball YouTubers in particular. Maybe Jaxblade wants to fight somebody? Who knows? Anyway, bunch of random ranting about that. That happened on Twitter today, so I wanted to kind of like go over it. I'm gonna be working out today here in just a little bit, so gonna do some heavy pull-up work and then some other upper body stuff, and I'm going to start working on my boxing and kickboxing stuff a little bit more, because man, all this talk about fighting sounds fun. I don't really have anything else right now, but I'm going to be making a few more videos this week. I've got some requests about how to deal with shin splints, and so that is probably going to be the next video. And until next time, guys, good luck and train hard.